When two completely different footballing worlds collide, the contrast on the pitch is immediate. On one side, we see a team that relies on physical energy and high-intensity disruption. On the other, a side defined by precise, legacy-driven European methodology. Look at Croatia. This is a modern institution of the sport, a team that reached the World Cup final in 2018. Their players carry the composure of veterans who have performed on the world's most pressurized stages. Then look at Panama. They are a program still establishing its footprint on the international level. Lacking global superstars, their identity is built on a collective unity and an aggressive, fighting spirit that doesn't concede an inch of grass. These two nations rarely meet, which means past results offer no roadmap for this fixture. In a match like this, the historical record matters far less than the specific momentum of the 90 minutes ahead. This gap in prestige creates a specific set of stakes. For Croatia, anything less than a dominant victory is viewed as a failure. For Panama, being the underdog allows them to focus entirely on the upset, where a single goal could represent the most significant result in their team's history. To understand how this match unfolds, we have to look at the tactical blueprints. Croatia's system is built on possession and patience. They look to dictate the tempo, slowing the game down to a pace where they can prioritize control over risk. This tactical map shows the structure. Croatia utilizes elite midfield maestros to hold the center, distributing the ball in a continuous passing network. By moving laterally and forcing the opposition to chase, they drain defenders' energy until a gap opens in the final third. Panama's strategy is designed to break that specific rhythm. They don't wait for the pass to come to them. They employ an aggressive, high-energy press intended to harass the ball carrier and force a mistake. As we see here, the moment Panama forces a turnover, the strategy shifts. They bypass the midfield structure entirely, using rapid, vertical transitions to attack the goal before the Croatian defense has a chance to reorganize. In these moments, Panama relies on raw physical presence. They treat every individual duel as a high-stakes battle, using their strength and determination to disrupt the technical finesse of their opponents. This is a clash of two distinct philosophies. One system focuses on building pressure through the patient accumulation of possession, while the other seeks to exploit the momentary chaos of a transition. The center of the pitch is where this battle will be won or lost. If Croatia successfully settles the game into their preferred pace, their technical superiority usually translates into a victory. But if Panama successfully rushes Croatia's decision-making through aggressive pressing, that rigid European structure will begin to fracture. When that structure cracks, the game often stops, and for Panama, these dead ball situations are where the disparity between teams shrinks the most. This chart illustrates the shift. Croatia may control 70% of the ball in open play, but the moment the ball is set for a corner or free kick, that advantage resets. In an isolated set piece, the scoring probability for both teams becomes nearly equal. This is where Panama's physical profile becomes a major factor. They crowd the penalty box, using their height and strength to challenge for every ball in the air. For Croatia's defenders, these isolated aerial duels create immense pressure. A single lost header can negate an entire half of disciplined defensive work. Panama's path to an upset doesn't require them to win a 90-minute war of possession. They only need to capitalize on a few moments of chaos to change the outcome of the match. On paper, Croatia's experience makes them the undisputed favorites. Their roster is a testament to systemic excellence and the discipline required to stay at the top of European football. But tournament football is famously unpredictable. Statistics and pedigree often struggle to account for the impact of a team playing with total urgency. For Panama, a victory here would be a historic breakthrough, the kind of result that validates years of growth for their national program and captivates a nation hungry for a milestone. Croatia faces a different kind of pressure. They are backed by a fan base that expects them to maintain their elite status, leaving no room for a slip-up against a rising opponent. It comes down to a battle of identity. Will the composure and experience of a European powerhouse dominate, or will the fearless unpredictability of an underdog shock the world?